welcome to another day in the life of a mom in the Philippines. For today's video, I'd like to share with you the tools that I frequently use in the garden, and I'd like to take you with me as I do maintenance work on all my gardens here in the house, my rooftop garden, the indoor house plants, and the garden outside. But first, let's have breakfast. I was picking fresh strawberries na na-overripe na doon sa ating rooftop garden, and I plan to mix it up with my yogurt and muesli breakfast for today. So ayan, this is our muesli and yogurt, and now let's put in our freshly picked strawberries from the rooftop garden. 3 pieces lang sila, kaya ayun, ako na muna ang kakain today. I am also dialing down on my coffee. That's why we're having matcha latte for the breakfast drink today. I bought this milk frother sa Shopee. Super effective and mura lang siya. I'll try to link it down on this video description. Pero tingnan nyo naman, no, lakas mga cafe. Kaya tara, kain tayo, mga unta. This is our healthy breakfast for our mamshi for the day. My first tip is to water your plants either very early in the morning or late in the afternoon so that hindi masayang yung water na ginamit mo dahil mag-evaporate lang siya sa init ng araw. So, I maintain my moss poles on my plants every other day. I check if it's still moist because the moss poles can help you grow roots while the plant is climbing up. That way, you can propagate them later on. So, parang 2-in-1 na siya na technique. Ang makuti lang sa kanya is you have to maintain the moss poles. Kasi if mag-super dry yung moss, parang naging stick na lang yung moss pole mo. And the plants will not grow in roots. So, I am just starting out. So, I've never tried growing roots on my moss pole pa. But I'm trying to diligently keep my moss poles moist every other day. As I garden along every day, I will notice some tasks that needed to be done, like this one. Ito, nakakabit lang talaga siya sa moss pole pero hindi pa nag-grow yung roots niya sa loob. So another tool that I use is this twist tie na bili namin sa Ace Hardware. Binili ito ni Dada for me. Siya yung nakaisip nito na mas efficient to use on my plants if I needed to tie them around or something. Multi-purpose siya. Ang maganda dito, meron na siyang cutter na kasama, and ayan, so very easy to use. And this one I can use to wrap around my plant and the moss pole. Dati bumibili ako ng velcro pero parang mas practical to at saka gentle din naman siya sa plants. So the more na mas malapit yung mga aerial roots niya sa moss, the more na chances na mag-grow in yung roots niya. Kaya inaayos ko lang tong ating philodendron lime or philodendron gold or arium na sana lumaki siya doon. Another tool that I use is this magic hose. I really love this magic hose, guys. I'm gonna demonstrate later. Pero as of now, I am trying to target yung mga moss poles na nandoon sa dulo. Yung nandito sa taas na magic garden hose ko is hindi siya mahaba. 2 meters lang siya kasi trial order ko lang siya sa Shopee before. Kaya hindi ko siya mailapit doon. Hanggang dito lang siya sa my other side ng garden. So, tinatarget ko na lang yung mga malalayo na moss poles by sprinkling them over from a distance. Kasi hindi ko na mailapit sa kanila yung hose. And i-explain ko mamaya kung paano siya naging magic hose when we reach the garden sa baba, wherein I can demonstrate yung mas mahabang hose na nandoon. But I love this hose And this has been my go-to kasi yung mga naunang couple of hoses namin medyo stress ako doon sa mga nabili namin before at mahal pa. Ito, mura lang siya, affordable and very efficient. So ayan, I am just watering them down. We're here lahat ng moss balls ng Monstera, moss balls nitong Philodendron Melachrysum, pati yung ating mga moss balls, kailangan din siyang i-keep moist every other day or pag dry na siya para hindi mamatay yung ating mga halaman. So from a distance ay tinatry lang natin sila i-water in this clip. So how do I maintain my garden? For me, what works for me and my process is that every day I will check kung saang halaman ang dry at saka kung anong klaseng halaman siya, kailangan niya bang completely dry siya or 1 to 2 inches dry lang or half of the pot dry. So I will check on them and saka ko lang siya didiligan kapag dry na siya. So I don't really adhere to a certain watering schedule kasi iba-iba din naman kasi yung conditions natin kung saan tayo nakatira. Sometimes nagfa-fog dito sa Baguio, so or umuulan, so I wouldn't need to water them frequently. May dala-dala pala akong paso na walang butas dito kasi may tumutulo dito sa garden hose ko, sayang naman. So tinatry ko pang saluin lahat ng mga nahuhulog na water sa hose para magamit pa natin to water the plants at hindi masayang at mapunta lang sa floor. For me, yung pag-maintain ng plants is very therapeutic. Yung pag-focus mo sa present moment, napaka-grounding, lalo na pag nagre-repat and you're touching soil. That's the reason na nahilig ako sa paghahalaman kasi napaka-therapeutic. Kahit na paglinis ng mga leaves nila, I look forward to doing that. And yung maintenance nga, early in the morning before 9, pwede ko nang matapos lahat ng nandito sa bahay. As you may see na hindi naman talaga lahat sila dinidiligan ko on a daily basis. Tapos dito meron tayong mga air plants. Once a week ko lang sila binabasa. Or actually, I tend to underwater more than overwater them. Mas mamamatay yung mga halaman. In my case, pag ino-overwater ko sila, parang natutunaw yung roots nila at nagra-rot sila. Pero pag underwater, mas more chances of winning ako. Kaya I tend on the side of underwatering my plants. And ayan. For me, in this third floor garden, this is the last task that I do. I just scan them on a daily basis or every other day. Or minsan nga, once a week ako nagsascan. Pero ine-expect ko na marami akong gardening task na kailangan gawin by that time. I just make sure na na-water ko sila. That's the basic necessity na kailangan nilang gawin. Now, moving on sa indoor plants. Ito yung mga nasa third floor. We have Aglaonema and Monstera na ginogrow ko sa water. The Aglaonema plants, they want it better na every 2 weeks ang pag-water sa kanila. Kaya very low maintenance lang sila. Ito nga na-overwater ko kaya medyo droopy siya. Yung nakakaloka. So ngayon, I said to myself na hindi ko muna siya i-water ng 2 weeks kasi dahil nga droopy siya, nagpapanik ako. Nilalagyan ko agad ng tubig. Pero ang napapansin ko, mas more yellowing leaf ang nangyayari sa kanila pag nasobrahan sa tubig. I'll gonna show you later. Meron akong nag-yellow na talaga siya kasi nasobrahan na sa tubig. And that is not the solution talaga sa kanila. The overwatering will kill them more than help them. So, ayan. Binibigyan ko lang sila ng check kung may pest. And also our jade plant here sa may landing just to check the soil if moist pa ba siya or dry na. And here we have our cat. Nakita ko siya yan. Nag-hello siya saglit si Soju. And for the rest of the Aglaonemas, they're all drooping down kasi nga na-overwater ko sila nitong mga nakaraang araw. So, here's my companion, the cat. And this is another tool I want to share with you. It's a basic shears. So, disinfect mo muna bago siya gamitin. And ito na nga yung mga sinasabi kong nag-yellow yung leaves. Dahil nasobrahan na naman ako sa pagwa-water sa kanila. And this is me giving a pep talk to this plant. I'm just telling him na ikaw, pag hindi ka pa umayos, baka kailangan na kitang i-donate sa labas. Yeah, while checking him, our plants sometimes like it na we talk to them kasi they use our carbon dioxide. But sometimes, pag pinaparinggan ko sila, medyo effective naman. Sabi ko, ano ba talagang problema mo? Bakit hindi ka tumatayo at napaka-droopy mo? Now we're at the second floor house plants na indoor plants. We have a Dieffenbachia here, which is also very low maintenance. Pero yung sap niya is not good for pets and kids. So pag may nakat kayo at nagsap siya na white, try to avoid it kasi it's toxic to little kids and little pets. I also have dito yung garden ni Kuya River, naayos ka na rin siya finally dahil magulo to for the longest time. And now we are going to check on the plants na binabad natin sa tubig or winater natin last time. So what I do is I collect yung mga kailangang i-water na plants. I put them on a plate, water them there, and then yung mga sumusobrang lumalagpas na tubig, ma-absorb pa nila ulit. As you can see here, wala na masyadong tubig na natira dito sa white plate na ito. At buhay na ulit or dark na ulit ang soil nitong mga see-through pots natin. Ayan, wala na masyadong water na tatira. And now I can put them back on their places here sa second floor. So this is the final look of our window sa second floor. May Spanish moss tayo dyan. And ito yung mga na-water na natin na plants. They like the morning sun kasi east-facing window ito. And the Dieffenbachia in the big pot is perfect sa spot na to. Habang si Kuya at si Soju ay nagbabanding sa kanyang balcony. Napaka-cute ng dalawang to. Sobrang mild-mannered ng aking firstborn son. And ayun nga, medyo maldito si Kat at gusto siyang kagatin. Magaling siya umiwas in fairness. Habang ginagawa nila yan, tayo naman ay nandito sa moving on sa mga indoor plants na kailangan pang diligan. I'm just checking on them kung dry na ba sila. You can check by putting your finger on the soil or i-weigh mo sila kung magaan na sila sa usual bigat nila, then it's time to water them. Lalo na tong mga begonias, usually ito sila. The most nito is once a week, pero kung uhaw siya, like kung mainit ang panahon, hindi umuulan, summer, it would be every other day na kailangan mo siyang diligan. So ito, I'm just carrying them back from the landing back to the balcony wherein pwede natin silang ilagay sa plate, diligan, and then mababad sila dun sa mga extra water na dinilig natin sa kanila. Tara, let's go back sa balcony. So these plates na nilalagyan ko ng mga plants na iwa-water ko comes with the pot when you order them. Water catch plate ata ang tawag dyan. You can also use a regular planggana or ako yung mga takip ng aking mga plastic boxes, pwede rin. As long as they're flat, walang holes, and you can water them. Dito sa moss ball na to, ibababad natin siya sa tubig sa pot na walang butas.
Oy! No! Soju, no! No! Soju, come back! No, Soju! No! Soju! No! Come back here! Soju! Here, we put water inside here. From the... Soju!
From the sink,
Come here. Come here.
Mama put water in this from the sink.
Use so naughty. Not going
From the
there.
sink?
From the sink. Yes, there's water. So you see this? This the water. Water is like that. Your turn. There's other plants in there that you can water. So this way. Sit down, sit down.
Is that the one?
Not one. Only this on this plate. Fine. Only on this plate. Sit down there. There. Oh, not too much, not too much. Okay, good. Okay, the other one here. So you do it. Like that. Very good.
As a mom of 2 kids na 4 years old and 6 years old na homeschooling, I always have the opportunity to have my kids around me. So whenever I'm doing chores, I let them do it as much as I can. So hopefully it will be a teachable moment for them. Magiging part na rin yun ng aming schooling. And malalaman din nila kung ano ba yung mga actual things to do sa house chores. And paano rin mag-grow ng plants. And hopefully I can impart to them the art or the love for growing plants. And in the future, they'll be able to maintain the plants for me na. That's my evil plan. The watering can na we're using here pala is the white one from IKEA. It's very aesthetic, no? Pero I got this only sa bazaar.
Water. This pot.
It's very thirsty, yeah.
It wants to grow. It want to be a big plant.
It does. Good job. High five. Now, what do you think? Is it right that you bite your brother when you're angry? It's okay to be angry. Biting's not okay. No.
Mama, let me tell you something.
You want me to put your kuya in the injection because he got bitten? You have rabies? Hmm? Do I need to give him injection? You're like those dogs.
But Mama said, but then I wanted the one Mama said, but
I know, but
that's why I bought him.
I'm not fighting you. I'm not gonna follow you. I just wanna tell you. I just wanna ask you. Do you think it's okay to bite? Are you a doggy? You're a doggy or a cat?
So welcome to a day in a life as a guidance counselor to my 2 kids who are fighting like cats and dogs every day. So a part of the parenting trabaho na talaga yun, no? So pag wala akong baong pasensya, talagang napapagalitan ko sila. Pero one of the benefits of doing hobbies of your own like gardening is nagkakaroon tayo ng refill sa ating love tank and we can get more patience to give to our children and hopefully sa kanilang pagtanda hindi nila tayo maalala as monster mom. Pero though I don't judge you if naging monster mom ka sa kanila kasi yun talaga yung default ko before. Buti na lang at napakarami kong hobbies na help me to calm down and ground myself. So I'm trying to explain to my kid na biting is not okay kasi hindi naman siya animal. Try another way to express yung kanyang frustrations. At dahil nga natapos na tayo sa ating guidance counseling session, nandito na tayo ngayon sa first floor garden which is ang daming nasalanta or natumbang mga dahon. So on a daily basis, I do a walk around with my cat and gustong-gusto niya rin to maglaroy-laroy sa garden sa baba. Kinukuha ko lang yung mga dead leaves, stems, pine needles na nahuhulog from the pine tree na katabi namin and just to keep it or maintain it, yun lang talaga. Gamit ko lang din ng shears to cut the things na kailangan i-cut dito. And pag nagpe-pesticide ako, usually sa gabi yun, or I use yung mga neem oil, vinegar, and water solution, yung mga nakikita mo online. Minsan gumagamit din ako ng nabibiling general pesticide kasi sobrang dami talagang kumakagat as you can see sa mga dahon ng Calathea lutea ko dito. Kawawang-kawawa sila. So ayun, yun ang ginagawa ko pero late in the afternoon na yun. So ngayon, this is early morning pa. So usually nag-hold out ako sa didilig sa kanila kasi maulan na ulit dito sa Baguio. Usually, whole day, every day umuulan. Pero yan, ito ang aking host na prinamis ko sa inyo na i-demo ko. Marami siyang mode, guys. May mist, may jet, may cone, may iba-iba siya, may full. And ganito yung magic niya, guys. So pag in-on mo siya, saka lang mag-i-expand yung hose. Saka lang siya to its full potential mag-i-expand. Yan yung magic niya. And then, gusto ko rin na very flexible itong hose na ito kasi kung saang-saang banda ka napupunta, diba? Pag didilig ka ng mga halaman. And, ayun. Pag hindi mo naman na siya ginagamit at kaya mo ring ubusin yung tubig na nandoon sa kanya. Kasi sa regular hose, nandoon lang yung tubig, nasasayang lang. Pero ito, nagko-contract siya. Pag in-off mo na yung gripo, nagko-contract siya. Tapos, nauubos mo ngayon lahat ng tubig na natira dun sa hose na yun. Kasi kung masyadong mahaba yun, marami yun sila. And, yan ang way natin para makatipid din sa tubig, no? Kasi hirap ng tubig these days. Isa rin sa pinaka-maintain ko dito sa first floor is itong mga hanging plants ko sa aming entranceway. Itong ating ripsalis, meron tayong Spanish moss, and this one is Hoya na may red flowers. Pinopagate ko siya para maging pantay at maging dalawa sila. Turtle vines, nilagay ko na siya sa may labas namin as carpet ng floor. So ngayon, kulang tayo ng isang halaman dito, hindi balanse. So, yung isang purple na turtle vine doon, wala siyang kasama. So, magkakabit lang ako ng cable ties dito. Isa rin to sa aking mga favorite na gardening tool. Napaka-dali niyang gamitin and napakatibay nga. Aside from bazaars, nagagamit ko rin siya sa gardening. So, meron tayong dito Asiatic jasmine na gusto ko sanang i-balanse dito sa ating entranceway. Sobrang ganda nito. Tricolor siya. May pink, may green, and may white leaves siya. Kahit na hindi na siya mamulaklak, maganda na siya. So, medyo mababa ang kanyang paghang. Kaya, diniskartehan na lang natin para umakyat pa siya ng konti at pumantay doon sa kabilang pot na nasa tabi niya. OCD yarn. The next thing I want to show you is this wind chimes na kapis. It's not really a tool, pero sa kanyang calmness effect and aesthetic value, sobrang sulit na ako dito. Kasi feeling ko talaga nasa resort ako every time na tumutunog yan. Naririnig mo siya from the inside of the house. And ito naman siya from the outside the house. Other tools that I use is my water jug, my pen, and my notebook. Kasi kailangan kong i-journal yung mga gardening diaries ko everyday just for my own record and para mas to help me get back to yung mga discoveries ko, and also I can share them with you guys. Also, this is my time to reset. It's a Sunday today. Mga kailangan gagawin for the next week and things to do. Alam mo na, mom things. And if you reached this part of the video, thank you for being a solid one. I hope this video helped you in your own gardening journey or plant journey ahead. Thank you and see you next time.